Okay, so we're at 54750 County Road 445A in Astor. That way is east. The Daytona's about an hour. That way is west. Ocala is about an hour. If you go right up the street, you could go south and you're gonna go around the 19, and Orlando is about an hour and a half, and Jacksonville is about 2 hours. So across the street you've got a little bar, it looks like. And this is obviously the old Moose Lodge on 8 acres, 7.81 acres. The building itself has 4,400 square feet. And then it looks like there's a couple of buildings in the back, and there's a pavilion here as well that has a pad. Looks like it can be turned into a greenhouse pretty easy if that's what you wanted. So 7.8 acres. It looks like it's mostly wooded. You have a parking lot that goes all the way around. Looks like I drove around it. So there's plenty of parking. There's probably 30 parking spots maybe. There's a pavilion over there. I'll walk over there in a minute. But here's the moose, and it's got a nice hedge going all the way around it too. Some big oak trees here for shade. Oak trees everywhere actually. They're just probably 20 years old, so these things will get huge. The whole thing will be shaded, but there's oak trees all the way around this. And the drive goes all the way around the building, so let's just walk around it. Well, it looks like the property goes over to the east a couple of acres that way. And to the back a couple of acres. The roof is flat asphalt shingle, so it doesn't look too bad, but it's definitely old. It's not a new roof, that's for sure. The exterior of the building looks pretty good. It's concrete block, obviously, with the windows and set like that, and stucco, and I don't see any stucco damage. And there's a lot of brush back here, and it slopes down over here to the south, but there's a lot of high and dry ground too. I don't even know if it's wet over there. It may all be high and dry. It looks like there's a, what is that, shingle damage right there. So we'll have to just check out the ceiling when we get inside. Maybe a couple of shingles are coming off. An electrical panel here, and 2 cleanouts, a grease sewer, so there's a kitchen inside. This is obviously where the gas hookup goes, so they had a tank here at one time so they could cook with natural gas. These units look really good. This is obviously a freezer. Cold storage, there's a compressor for the freezer there. Looks pretty good. And we've got a little entrance to the freezer here. Here's my lockbox. Okay, yeah, so that's just a little storage area. Okay, so I've got keys. Let's go see. All right, so high and dry up here, high and dry everywhere. Over here, this is the pavilion. Like I said, this could easily be a greenhouse. It looks really good. Of course, it's got electric. And the roof looks pretty good. Don't see any obvious damage here. Timbers look really good. Okay, so they're pole timbers, so definitely need, termite treatment. Okay, so the roof's insulated, so that's pretty cool. And just runs off. And you got a resident turtle over here. Got one of these guys in my backyard right now. Yeah, he's active too. Okay, so over that way, it looks like we got, it's the closest neighbors over here. You can't see them though. These just vines overgrowing, and it's definitely wooded back here. But I don't think it would be too difficult to clear a lot of this stuff. All right, so there's two outbuildings. I've got keys, so let me see if I can get in them. Okay, so just metal, sheet metal, probably over 2x4s. Got good tie downs, looks like. Little damage there. That back there goes back a little bit. All right, no obvious damage out here at all. Just these definitely need some maintenance, for sure. That oak tree is a little bit too close for me, too close for comfort for me. I would have to go. Okay, so this is obviously septic, okay, and it's got a big septic alarm on it. So this is probably got a drain field here somewhere, maybe, or maybe that's just a tank for it to be pumped. You can see the clean outs on the back end of the building right over there. So they're coming out here. What's up?
It's empty.
Get that one. Okay, so this is a huge storage building. Wow, this is nice. And this would be great, right, for black lights or, you know, hydroponic stuff, I guess, if you were growing that for your essential oils business. Could easily be refrigerated. It's a little musty smell. And we definitely have some water intrusion here. So, the looks of it, possibly ants getting in here. I don't think it's termites. Of course, I don't see any. I don't think it's termites. But these buildings are really nice. So it was been nice put together. All right, so building number 2 is probably twice the size of the other one. It looks to be 10, 20, 30 by 20 maybe. So 600 square feet in this one, and then the other one's probably half that size. It's got lights, but I don't see a switch. Alright, so the floor's been reinforced in some spots. Don't know why, but okay, so again, the exterior looks pretty good. Probably just definitely needs some maintenance, paint, pressure wash, but everything's intact. The eaves look good, the gutters look good, windows look good. Everything looks pretty good. Take these doors off, put in some nice lead glass doors. Okay, so we had to come to the side door by the freezer to get in. There's Will. That's my son. Hey. All right, so coming in through the side door, just one big open space in here. I guess you could probably tell by the pictures. All right, huge ball. Let's see if we can find any lights that work. See if you can find some light switches. All right, we got a water treatment system's not hooked up. Ice machine, storage, lots of places to play cards. We got plans. Cool. All right, so I'll get pictures of all this stuff. All right. Okay, this would be the front entrance here. Okay, so they smoked in here. You can tell because the ceiling's all yellow, but I don't see any water intrusion yet. Definitely smokers in this place for sure. Doesn't smell that bad though. They kept fresh paint on the walls, at least. So here's an office. And boy, this is a construction dream because everything's wide open. Real easy to modify the space. Okay. All right. Okay, well, I don't know if you have any interest in any of this stuff, but I'll find out if you do. Obviously, you got a deep fryer, you got some refrigerators, you got gas stoves, industrial, all that. heater probably needs a new one. Okay, so from the back side here, a lot of these lights are out of the bar, right? And there was something glued up there. Oh, that's not really damaged. It looks like some kind of adhesive. And they removed whatever was up there. So here's the walk-in freezer that we saw outside. So it's nice and large. Looks good. Doesn't smell. I don't see any damage. Ladies' room, so it's pretty big. So you got plumbing. So yeah, this must be the 4,400 square feet. Yeah, it's definitely 4,400 square feet. I mean, just, you can frame this out however you want, and it would be a really nice space, probably 12, 15 foot ceilings. All right, so I think that's everything. I'll send you a link to this, upload it, and just let me know what you want to do. I'm out of town next week. I'm going to a convention in Dallas for 4 days. But, you know, we can write a contract on this, or I could get you access if you want to come up here and look at it. All right, talk to you soon. Thanks.